Hi, this is Peter the Clairvoyant here, and I'm looking at star sign Sagittarius for March 2018. So that's Sagittarius March 2018. And it's almost like I feel like you're very slowly but surely coming to an end of a cycle where things are changing. And I feel like you're about to start sort of take leaps of faith a little bit more. You're not sort of like 100 mile an hour down the M6, so to speak, but you're kind of feeling a bit more confident than you have been. And this is going to be good. It's going to start to get you where you need to be in life a little bit. But there's still little setbacks now for you to kind of get where you need to be. But nothing to shy away from. So all you've got to start doing now is trusting in your abilities a bit more and pushing yourself and making things happen. And it's about getting balance in your life as well. So whatever energy now you put into things, you've got to start making sure it works for you. And if it does, great, keep doing it. If it doesn't, don't do it. Now I know it isn't always as simple as that, but this is what it's all about. And it just feels that you've got to look at things logically, what you do. So whatever energy you're putting into things, analyse it. Is it worth my effort? Am I going to get out what I want to be? Or am I just wasting my time? Am I best just saving me energy until the right opportunity comes along? And it's a bit like that. So it's not that you're being lazy, but you're just not wasting your time, your effort. Because you've got to be careful. Because yes, you don't want to be sitting there and doing nothing. But when you push yourself in the wrong direction, it drains your energy. And it's like then when the right opportunity comes along, you can't be bothered because you've got no energy. So this is what you got. It's about using your logic, mind over matter now, mind over power, and sort of looking at it like that. Certain people around you may agree with you, certain people won't. But at the end of the day, you know what you've got to do. And this is what it's all about. And you need to start trying to hold on to your money a little bit now, looking after what you've got and saving it and try and build it up. Now, it's not easy because money's up and down. But I just feel as though you're going to start to get there. And I feel like as I look back, I've wasted so much time, so much energy on stupid, silly things. But never mind, you've done it, you've been there. Now it's about moving forward. So fresh starts, new beginnings all the way. And I just feel as though it's there. And there's still going to be, like I say, some ups and downs, some battles still to overcome, but nothing that you can't shy away from as long as you stay focused with the new thought train that you're on. And that's what it's all about. But I feel like sometimes I'm not believing in myself. And I just feel as though you've got to start believing in yourself. And I feel something that's going to be so very true now. But it's like up here, it's like you've got a bit of a battle going on in your head. And stuff's going round and round in your head. And you've just got to settle your thoughts down and focus on what you should be doing. And then bit by bit, you start to get where you need to be. But I just feel as though things are looking good. Now, I can see you've got thoughts and ideas, which is good. But like I say, you've got to channel these thoughts and ideas now in the right way. And that's going to be the key to everything. Also, I've got thinking about a house move for some of you. And I feel as though this house move's good. But just make sure you've got the money to do it. You can afford to do it. As otherwise, you're letting yourself into something. And it's like you could look back and regret it. There's new career opportunities coming up in the next 3 days or 3 weeks. Or maybe 3 months. Or January, February, March. So I feel as though this is good. So anybody who wanting a job or wanting new work, it's there for you. Because there's your new job. And then here's the number 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's there for you. And there's going to be something to do with water around you. Now, whether you're going to be living near water or working near water, it's going to have water in the name. Also, I do get the feeling as well, there's going to be talk about a trip overseas. And there's also going to be talk about living abroad as well. So there's going to be a lot of exciting things going on now over the next 12 months. So I feel so it's all kind of systems go. But you've got to decide what you can do and what you can't do. Now, it seems to be more focused on work, career and money than it does relationships. So, but don't take that in a negative way. I feel as though it's okay. Doesn't mean there aren't relationships to come or you're not happy or anything like that. It just means thoughts are going to be elsewhere. And it's probably a good thing. So I feel as though it's okay. But I do feel as though emotionally, I feel as though I do need to get my career and money sorted out, as relationships aren't going to last too long in the future anyway. Because somebody's going to be around you and they're going to want a bit of drive and a bit of ambition around you. So, in other words, you've got to be a little bit more motivated than you have been. But as long as you're trying, even if it doesn't happen straight away, they'll be okay with that. But if you're not trying and you're sitting on your arse doing nothing, they're not going to be okay with that. So this is what I kind of feel. Relationships are fine as long as you're doing things in the right way. And that's what it's all about. But it kind of comes back to your balance, where everything's got to be in balance. So all you've got to do now is just sit back and make wise, positive choices. And for those of you that are in relationships, whatever's going on up here, do talk to your partner about it. Because if you just sort of go sort of solo and then do things, whether they're right or whether they're wrong, partner could get frustrated because it just feels that all she wants to be is kept in the loop, or he wants to be kept in the loop. So make sure you're talking, communicating, because if you don't get that communication right, wouldn't want to be around you. So just think of it like that, okay? But other than that, this is not looking too negative at all. It's just about being logical and doing everything right. So let's see what your angels have got to say. Right, ground yourself. So this makes sense. It's basically saying certain things have got to be dealt with. You've got to start cutting through all the crap, sorting things out, and not brushing things under the carpet. You've got to face everything head on. Then as you do that, you kind of get there. Now, I feel so for some of you, there's a man around spirit here, and I just feel so he suffered with his heart. I feel like he had some chest problems, and he seemed to have a bad knee. Not sure if it was the left or his right, but I seem to be drawn to the left. And he sort of walked with a bit of a limp towards the end of his life. But I just feel as though he's a lovely person. He could be strong when he wanted to be, sensitive when he wanted to be. But he had no great expectations. And all I mean by that is he just got on with things, just got the money in to pay the bills, and he was okay. And you know, that's not a bad sort of outlook on life, because he wasn't greedy. You know, he just lived a comfortable life, and he was happy. He had no stresses, no hang-ups, no debts. He was okay. And wouldn't it be great if we all could live like that? Sort of not wanting all the time, but just making sure there's enough in there to just keep us going. And I think that's what we've all got to start thinking about. Sort of being logical with the money and the finances and what we're capable of. And I feel so if we start to look at that, we'll kind of get there, so to speak. So it's just about getting things nice and balanced. And I just feel so, and that's good. Some of you are going to be thinking about sort of either buying a new car or learning to drive. And I feel so that's absolutely fine, but just make sure the money's in place, so to speak, you know, properly. But I don't see it being a problem as such. So I feel so just keep doing what you're doing, and you should be absolutely fine there. So I hope all that's kind of made sense for you. So it's Peter the Clairvoyant. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you want to connect with me for a private reading, please contact me through Facebook or through the website petertheclairvoyant.co.uk. And we can call me on my phone number 0758 384 6626. So I wish you all the best and have a great year ahead. Thank you.